Starting this morning, Clearwater police will use FDOT funds to aim and stop speeding and aggressive driving over the next 9 months.
Yeah, the money is going to go toward overtime patrols along streets that police say are hot spots for reckless driving.
And Tampa Bay News reporter Christina Mendez on the story for us live in Clearwater this morning. Christina, police say the goal of really this whole operation is to prevent crashes, especially those that end in tragedy.
And a lot of times we see that, Caitlin and Jameson, on those major roadways here in Pinellas County, specifically in Clearwater, where I am live this morning. We have Sergeant Nayersmith with us here this morning. You are the supervisor of the traffic unit enforcement. Talk about how you guys first decided which roads to target so drivers have an idea of why and where to look out.
We originally targeted the roadways based on the crash information that we received from the state. We picked those roadways because our goal is to reduce those crashes and to reduce the areas for people to arrive to and from their location safely.
And this will be happening over the course of about 9 months. That's what the grant covers. What will happen once this grant funding is completed?
We're going to continue on with the efforts. Regardless, our agency, we're very proactive as far as traffic enforcement goes, and we're going to continue on. This is just a means of putting extra bodies into the street to focus on these target areas that we've chosen. And if we need to add more, we will add more. It's part of the grant and how they want it to function.
And we talked a little bit this morning about this going into overtime pay for your officers to be out on the roadway. What will that look like? How many more officers will actually be out patrolling on, any given day?
It'll be a minimum of 4 officers that'll be working in teams throughout the different areas that we chose. They choose for the day. Depending on, like I said, it really, if they need to add more, they'll add more. It really focuses on taking care of the problem, and that's the aggressive and speeding. The aggressive driving and the speeding on the roadways.
And just lastly, your message to drivers who are, using these roadways every day. It's not just their lives, but others on the roadway too that they have to consider.
Sure. The message I have is show patience. There's a lot of people on the roadways. This is the holiday season, so let's enjoy our families, our work lives, do whatever it needs to do, but do it safely. And there's no reason to be speeding in the excess of 70, 80, 90 miles an hour on these highways that we're seeing out here.
All right, Sergeant, thank you so much for being here with us this morning. We will also be talking about what specific roadways are being targeted coming up later this morning, so stick with us. Reporting live in Clearwater, Christina Mendez, 10 Tampa Bay News.